10 ABC's Stephanie Rivas.
And I am Solomon Syed. A new Siena College poll released today providing a snapshot of how New Yorkers currently feel about Governor Kathy Hochul and her job performance.
News 10 ABC's Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine tells us where things stand right now.
The Democratic primary is only 2 months away. So where do New Yorkers stand when it comes to Governor Hochul? Pollster Steve Greenberg explains.
The good news for her is her favorability rating. Right now, 44% of New Yorkers say they have a favorable view of Kathy Hochul. 34% have an unfavorable view.
This is virtually the same as it was last month. And Greenberg says Democrats mainly have a favorable view of her, which will help her in the primary. However, when it comes to job performance, the numbers have dropped.
Right now, only 36% of New Yorkers think Hochul is doing an excellent or good job as governor, compared to 57% who say she's doing only a fair or poor job. That's 21 points underwater. It is the worst favorability rating she's had since she's been governor, and it's a 3-month trend now of her job performance numbers dropping over the last 3 months.
New York State Democratic Chairman Jay Jacobs says he doesn't think the downward trend will continue. And when it comes to Hochul's name appearing on the ballot, Jacobs recently announcing she's expected to be on the working families line as well.
We felt that getting their line would be beneficial. It wasn't guaranteed. That was the reason that there were some of these considerations of the fair deal line. It wasn't a party. It would have been a ballot line, which would have made up for us not having the working family party line.
Governor Hochul is expected to be offered the working families line after winning the primary. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
All right, thank you, Jamie.